Mr. Adams.
Hey Lee, how are you, mate?
Good, mate. How are you?
Good, thanks.
How's things been? I know it's been a little bit it's sort of been hard to get in contact with each other since these crazy hours, man. But we're here and we're doing it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So what time is it? Where you're at on the sunny coast?
It is 10 to 8.
Oh, good stuff, mate. So you would have got up and smashed your success priming, done 1,000 push-ups.
Yeah, all done and dusted.
Awesome. You're looking lean as well, man. Jeez.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
Good stuff. Good stuff. So, yeah, the whole purpose of the call was I wanted to really go over to make sure that you're going to be comfortable with all the growth and the expansion and so on. At the same time, you know, we've got the retreat happening, you know, in a few weeks. I just wanted to make sure if there's anything. I knew there was a couple blockages and there was a little bit of static, and I just wanted to see how I could be of my best service to you to get you where you need to get, my man.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, everything's going pretty well. I guess I've just always been stuck in that self-sabotaging pattern.
Yep.
Something goes great, then I just stuff it up for myself. I guess it's all in my own head. That's where I'm having the trouble with.
Yeah, look, you know, as with changes, you know, the first awareness of change, you know, the first, you know, step of change is awareness, I should really say. But remember, it's going to take you a while to get out of those old habits. Yeah, remember all the undoing. Because how old are you now?
32.
See, because, you know, I'm not saying that everything that you've done in the past is bad, but, you know, now you're bigger and better. You're the new improved version. So you can't be you can't be who you were yesterday if you want to be someone, you know, different tomorrow or today. So what I say to you is, you know, tonight's webinar is going to be huge for everybody because it's a lot of, you know, we're talking about clarity and then, you know, you're talking about conviction and so on. So it's, you need clarity, consistency and conviction. What I will say to you is that you just need to show up every day and practice to be that person that you want to be. But to have clarity is that you need to, you know, with success priming, how to connect with your goals every half an hour. You know, I'm giving you guys to do that. What the best way you're going to do it, man, when you're going to self-sabotage. So give me some examples of how you normally self-sabotage.
Normally I'll be probably with food, I guess. That'll probably be a good one, or negative talk to myself.
Yep, that's the old identity.
Yeah, they're probably the two biggest ones.
And how do you overcome it? Do you give into it, or what's your thought pattern through the process?
Depends on how strong it is. If I'm in a bad headspace, then I'll give into it. Which will probably just put me in an even worse headspace. But if I can, I'll go to the gym or I'll go out for a ride just to clear my mind again.
Break the pattern, exactly.
Yeah.
So I'll give you an example. When I was going through my my dark time in that, I used to train twice a day, but my old pattern was when I used to sit at home and I would eat, it was emotional eating. And the thing is that there's a reason why we do that. We do that because we're chasing a feeling. So what I want you to bring your awareness to when you're going to emotionally eat or you're doing that, don't just sit there and let it build up, because you're gonna program that into your mind. What you need to do is you need to disrupt it. Get up, go for a run, go to the gym. So what I want to say to you, every time that you feel like you're going to eat, that is the universe saying to you, do you want to be how you used to be, or are you going to step up to be that leader? And I used to always say I used to be was the devil trying to tempt me. So every time I wanted to do that, I would go to the gym. It would be an anchor to go to the gym. So it's like the universe is pushing me to say, hey, how bad do you actually want this? Can you hear me? It's echoing a little bit, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a little bit.
You can still hear me okay?
Yeah, all good. Yeah.
Oh, cool. So what I want to do as well, in your daily debrief, it's going to be huge, because you know when you do something wrong. So what I want you to do is, so when you do feel like that and you did do something wrong, and what is going to be how is it going to dispower you? Or, so if I eat something, you know, I'm going to ruin my physique, I'm giving into my old self. But what you need to do is you need to program the solution. So you need to tell your mind, so if I don't eat that food, I will be so much closer to my goal. You know, I am not the old person and so on. Hold on a second, just going to close this, man, because I've got so many people messaging me here. Everyone's on the live feed.
Okay.
No, that's all right. Cool. So what you want to be doing is you want to bring attention to it. So you want to firstly talk to your brain and say with your brain how it's going to actually, you know, if I do eat or if I do give into my old ways, if I am weak, how is this going to not serve me? So then your brain goes, oh, I don't like that, pain. But what you do is, people normally stick to that and focus on the problem. What is the solution? Is that I'm stronger, I'm a new improved me, I'm a leader, all the things that you want to empower in your body. You want to motivate yourself with your internal language. But have you been doing that in your daily debrief?
I've been doing as best as I can, yeah.
Yep. And when you mean best as you can, tell me how best is that?
So to the best of my knowledge, I feel like I'm getting it all right and getting everything out of my head that I need to do. And
yep. All right, we'll talk about success priming in a moment. So tell me now, any other sort of like, what other things are self-sabotage? Where are you at the moment in everything in your life, and where would you like to be?
Definitely not where I want to be. The job that I'm currently doing definitely isn't serving me any purposes. It's such a negative environment every day that I go to.
Yep.
So I'm just trying to work my way out of that.
Mm-hmm.
Well and truly on my way to my health goals.
Looking amazing.
Still working on my financial goals.
All right, so you've got a winning strategy there with your health. So let's use that winning strategy to get out of your job.
Yep.
So so what's your exit strategy?
I just finished completing my personal training course.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just waiting for my certificates to come through so I can work on that so I can get out of the kitchen.
Yep.
So I can get into a more happier environment.
So what are you currently doing now?
I'm a chef.
So you can relate to Jade, who's been a chef. Oh, he's sort of half doing it. Grant is probably not that advanced at the moment. Who else? There's another chef. A few of the other boys, I can't remember. There's some of the other guys. There's another chef. So, what I would say to you as well, if you're wanting to be a PT, you're going to be a fish in the ocean among a lot of other fish. So a lot of the other guys that are coming through, like Alvi, Steve, a few of the other PTs, you need to come with a uniqueness. Are you going to work for F45, or are you going to be doing it with someone else, or?
Yeah, I'd like to work with F45.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So obviously that's going to give you a certain amount. Like, it's good to go there to get an understanding, to feel comfortable whatsoever, but that's going to restrict you to your growth.
Yeah.
You know, like, you want to be able to create your own thing. Like, you know, I think he's the director, Daniel Corns. You know, the guy from Sydney. And I remember I spoke to him a while back. He was in Bali, and we were talking about different things. But what I will say to you, without jumping ahead, is you want to start planning ahead of, obviously, you know, have you been shown how to do your map, your massive action plan?
No.
So we'll have to go over that in detail, and I can get even Jade to explain that to you. I don't want to spend an hour going over that, but that will lay all your life categories out: your health, your wealth, your life purpose, your family contribution, relationship, and passion and enjoyment. And you look at that every day, so you know where you're going. Yeah. So there's three questions that you'll be asking yourself: why do I want this when I get it? You know, or 4 questions: what will it give me? What is the feeling that I'm searching for? One thing that I've come really in touch with is that we do everything for a feeling. So I want you to take away the structure of losing weight, the structure of leaving your job, the structure of becoming a PT, and I want you to connect with the feeling that you're searching for.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, like, I don't want you to say, well, I want to be a PT, or I don't want to, I want to, you know, be comfortable in my body, and I want to lose another 50 kilos, or I want to leave my job, or I want this, or I want that. That is great on a superficial level, but I need you to bring, because that's not very powerful. What is powerful is, what is this and what is this? When it's connected, you're talking from your it's like your heart center or your state of grace.
Yeah.
What is the feeling that you're searching for? So after this call, I want you to give me point forms of all your life categories, what your goals are, and what is the actual feeling that's underlying, that's driving you towards these goals. And is that feeling serving you? Because if you can keep connecting with that feeling, you know, why did you join beast mode? You know, think about that, to empower, to better yourself. In a nutshell, what would you say?
Yeah, to empower myself, to be more confident.
Yep.
And to ultimately be happy.
Because you know the thing is, and some people don't believe me, is that I used to battle with confidence. Yeah, at a young age, I experienced a real high level of sport, girls, success. You know, and I wasn't very what's the word? I wasn't very, when I mean educated, I hated school. So I couldn't spell, I didn't speak properly, had a speech impediment. And I got back at the world, or I expressed myself through my sport. You know, I used to train 3 times a day. You know, people go, you have to get on stage, mate, your body's amazing. You know, I played a high level basketball, I played in America, I played AFL. So what you need to understand with that is that you need to keep practicing the person that you want to be. Yeah. So the way you're going to do that, if you do it 10 times a day, is that better than doing it 9?
Absolutely.
So what I want you to write is that I want you to become the best version of you. So once you become the best version of you, that you need to do every day. Because be honest with me, on a good day and a bad day, how would they look? Like from getting up and doing the structure of doing your success priming, coming back, writing in your Beast Bible, you know, throughout the day you're smashing it, eating healthy, training, then going to work, coming back, writing your results creator, you know, so you're so excited about tomorrow, you know, doing your daily debrief, focusing on what you could have done. Does your day look like that, or?
Yeah, the good days look like that. The bad days would probably be not checking with my goals as much as I should be, not putting as much love or as much effort into my success priming or my daily debrief.
Yep.
And just, you know, being in a negative mind frame at work.
So what's leading you into a bad day?
I guess just self-doubt, not having the confidence within myself to do it.
Are you waking up? Are you waking up like that, or is it something that maybe like, oh geez, I need to go to that fucking job, or you know, maybe you look at yourself and then like you don't feel like you've got your goals yet?
Yeah, it'd be not having my goals, but looking and saying to myself, I've got to go to that fucking job again today.
Okay, because I used to battle with that as well. I used to get really pumped up, go to the gym. I was getting my results there, but I'd go to work and it was like kryptonite to Superman. Yeah. And then I used to be like, fuck. Like I used to be high in certain areas of my life. Then you go to work and all used to hit the rock bottom, and it used to take me really hard to get back into that. So. What I want you to do is know that what you're doing at the job now, use that pain for motivation and just say it's only for a time being. But you need to have if you were doing your success priming to your best ability and you were doing it because what people don't understand, don't just do it because I tell you to do it or because it's cool doing daily conditioning. You need to do it because you program your subconscious, yeah? So when you see a health goal, what you will do without even knowing, you will train harder, you will communicate with your body will start to transform, you will eat cleaner, you won't have that self-sabotage. But we, unfortunately, are conscious creators. So what that means, we need to know, oh, I'm doing this for a reason. No, fuck that, because you can't be a superior being. You need to program in here. So if you burn in your health goal, your wealth, your life purpose, you will do things in the physical world that you think that you're just doing it, but your mind is seeing these goals and moving you towards those goals, bringing people into your environment. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
That's the difference between amateurs and professionals, losers and winners, yeah? Because, you know, Michael Jordan, he visualized his foul shot and his goals and all that more than he actually physically practiced them. You know, you businessmen, people that manifest money. Like, you know, I'll give you an example about what I think about with my goals. So my goal changed up a bit. My physical goal, my health, is for me to be at utmost energy, and I want to be able to be someone that influences people by just walking into the room by the way I look. And why I say that is because you can lead someone to success and to greatness without even opening your mouth. And that's because a visual inspiration, like The Rock and, you know, and so on, if that's what you like. Yeah. So I don't say I've got so far to go. I say that is me. And the more you say that is me, and you don't need to become, you're just already that, like time and space catches up. You play that role of that character. As I say, you need to be that identity in that character to manifest your dreams and that goal. So you know, people say, oh, you're fucking crazy. You're living in a dream world. Live in that dream world. Because what happens if you live in it enough, it becomes you. The more you break out of not being the person that you want to be, you go back to the old you, or someone of a lower existence. The more you say, look, it's hard, don't get me wrong. If you're saying that, well, I want to be 5% body fat, I want to get up on stage, I want to do this and that, and you're looking at yourself and you're a little bit off, don't let that discourage you. I am that. But let's be realistic. You just need to wait for that time and space to catch up. You know, you manifest, I want to make $10,000 a week or $40,000. You don't say, I want to, you say, I am receiving it. Yeah? And look, don't get me wrong. The more you do it and connect with it, it will happen. The universe, if you're going to give fake connections or false energy to the universe, the universe is going to come back and say, hey, you're just saying this. You don't fucking believe it. You know, you know, wank, wank. You're pulling my chain a little bit. So it's simple. The human beings. This is how powerful humans are. The human spirit. Anything that we truly believe that we'll do, we get it. Anything that we want to manifest, we will manifest it if we truly believe it. So anything that you're getting resistance from, it's you're not believing in yourself. So think about it. Look at your health journey. You've believed in yourself to a point, and you've got that. Yeah. Look at the way your mind's changed for you to lose that weight, for you to build that muscle, to get more confidence than it was when you were that size. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
So what I want to say to you as well, and you know I don't piss in anyone's pocket, you've got so much potential and so much leadership. I want you to start getting used to getting uncomfortable to become comfortable.
Yeah.
If you don't like public speaking, and I used to be shit scared of it, and sometimes if I don't do it enough, I still get, ooh, you know what I mean? Because it's like, if you don't keep evolving to the new you, you can go back to the old you. So you need to keep practicing being the new you. And the way you need to do that is you don't just make it up, well, oh, look, I'm going to copy this person, I'm going to copy that. You model someone that's done that, so it's an efficient route, but you want to customize it to your needs, wants, likes, your beliefs, your traits, and so on.
Yep.
All right? And look, you wouldn't be getting that self-sabotage. The confidence would be growing. Is don't try to do things on the outer world. Reprogram in here. Once you reprogram in here, the rest of it's easy. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
So if people just get up, they read the newspaper, it's fucking bad news, they go to a job that they hate, no thoughts about their goals, whatever, they're just existing, yeah? I have to go to my job, maybe I'll go to work, I'll go to the gym after work, maybe watch a movie, come back, do that for 5 days in the week, the 2 days of the weekend, just want to fucking piss up and just switch off, sleep in. Does that sound familiar?
Yeah.
You know? And I'm not saying that's you, but that's society, yeah?
Society.
And you ask them about their goals, you ask them about their life purpose, you ask them about that, oh, I don't know. Are you fucking kidding me? So society's controlling us to be fucking muppets, to be, we're parts of the chess. What would you say?
To be followers.
That's what it is. And it's not hard to break out of that. You can just connect with it so much. Like I said to you, if you connect every half an hour with your goals, before you know it, it's your life. You're filling your mind up predominantly with that, but you need to have, don't just do the activity for doing the activity, you need to have that belief. You need to be doing it like there's no tomorrow. If you sort of, oh, I'm doing it because, you know, Lee's going to kick my ass, or beast mode, I need to do it because, you know, the accountability and me being your coach is obviously a bonus. You know, like I was saying to Daniel in our coaching call, you just hold on to the why. Yeah, you keep connecting with your why you want to do this, why, and express that to the world. Express it through your videos. The how and the what is my job. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So the stronger your why is, it will happen. You know, I can say, hey man, I think you should do this, and this. I've been a PT. Yeah. I had low confidence. I wanted to be that leader and express myself. So the reason why I've created Beast Mode, and the reason why I love what I'm doing is that I have been rock bottom, a lot worse off than, I don't think there's anyone that has been worse off than me. And I've got, oh geez, that hurts, or that burns, or, you know, so I've lived through it. And that's why I can talk to you about it. And the amazing thing is, we are all so similar, but also unique at the same time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what I want with you as well, I want you to get used to being uncomfortable. I want you to have an urgency. of, you know, seeing what you want in your goals. So if you could give me in a nutshell in all your life categories. Sorry, it's echoing. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
So in your life categories, I don't know why it's echoing. I don't know if it's because we've got this up as well. What's happening there? Oh, cool. So I've just seen people are messaging. They're saying that they're loving it. So what I want you to do is, obviously, you know, because obviously we are live streaming, but don't give too much personal. But in your life categories, where are you? Like, I won't say where do you want to be. Let's focus on the positive. Yeah.
Obviously, I want to be fit, healthy, financially free, and just be generally stress free.
Okay.
I want to be able to help people in their lives as well.
Let's look at that. What does fit and healthy look for you? How does it look? Because what I want you to do with your visualizations, you need to have, you know, the way the subconscious works. You need to have clear, precise orders. Yeah. And that's why with the beast, then master the structure of reality. Master how your subconscious works. Yeah. Your subconscious works on least effort. How fucking good is that? So it wants shortcuts with massive emotional connection but clear, precise orders.
Yep.
But we do the opposite. We make it hard. Yeah. We make it blurry. And it's just, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
So healthy, fit and healthy, what does that look like to you?
Ultimately, I'd like to have an athletically toned body. I want to get into triathlon, so I want to have an athletically fit body. I've always wanted a six-pack ever since I was that fat kid.
Yep.
That's always been a goal of mine. And just to be down around 10 to 12% body fat.
Perfect.
That's what I picture myself as healthy, fit and healthy.
And you can see yourself? You can see your body?
Yeah, okay.
So I don't want you to put someone else's head or have a picture, whatever. It needs to be you, yeah?
Yeah, I can picture that 100%.
What is financial freedom to you? Is that $1,000 a week, $5,000 a week, 10?
It's not having to stress about whether I can pay the bills each week. So, or to be able to go on a holiday, I guess it'd be
So
$5,000 a week, yeah.
So you need to hold on to that. You need to, because if it's a roundabout, maybe what if the universe is going, what the fuck does he want? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I need to buy that one, yeah.
You need to know. And the same thing is, you know, with like isogenics, if someone goes, I want to be 5-star, you say, okay, do you know how many people you need to enroll today, tomorrow, next week? And you have to make sure you hit it. Because if you don't hit it, you're not going to get it. Do you know how many people you need on your left side, right side? How many, you know, cycles?
Yeah.
No, I don't. Then how are you going to get it? Stop. You can't make it up. People walk through life like this, guessing. Well, oh, oops, I tripped over. Oh, I might stay here for 30 years. Do you know what I mean? Or oops, I needed some antidepressants. Life's fucking hard.
Yeah.
So we don't want to make it up. We want to grab life by the balls and say, hey, enough's enough. We want to say, I'm fucking in charge, not a boss, not society, not the government. I want to be a person of influence, and I want to be a person of massive exchange.
Yeah.
So
That makes sense.
after this, what you're going to give me, you're going to give me clear, precise, obviously point forms of what your health looks like, your financial freedom goal. Obviously, the more you evolve, the goals are going to change a little bit, because you know what, you're going to get to 5,000, you're going to absolutely smash it, yeah?
Yeah.
And then you're going to go, fuck, that was easy.
Yeah.
You know, and people say, oh, come on, Lee, you know, I'm like, I've seen Regan do some fucking things, man. What she's the way she's manifested it, and she's actually achieved more than what she's manifested. The same as me. In a week, it was just crazy, but I just kept this number. Like 15 is my favorite number, and I achieved my goal, but more. And I'm like, this is just fucking amazing. But what was different between me achieving it and not? I connected with it. I obsessed over it. Yeah? I would write the number down everywhere. I'd write it here, do it there. You're sitting on the toilet, you go over it, you know what I mean? And that's how you have to connect with your goals. Because what you predominantly think about puts you into you see a picture, yeah? And that puts you into a state. And what people don't understand, we're vibrational energy, like an antenna. The more you have your awareness, you know, people can call it God, people can call it fucking whatever. The more you believe in it, the more you can express yourself. You believe in yourself, the more your mind is open, you can get that. So if you're constantly 100% believing in your belief, you put out that what you want, and the universe is going to match you. You put out little fake little, maybe I'm just sort of doing this so I don't get in trouble, you know, you'll get found out. You can't hide. The universe needs clear, precise orders. You don't want to get fucking too mixed up as well. Like, you don't want to, some people, they jump from one goal to another, self-sabotage, and they're like, do you know what I'm saying? You want to still be able to get what you want, but hold that, fixate it, smash it, and then go again. A really good thing to do, and this is a way to eliminate your self-sabotage pattern. You know when you get a goal and you get a little bit bored with it, and then, I'll get to it, then you start crawling towards it, before you know, you're just sleeping. Because your mind, we get bored as humans, yeah? It's like, if your partner isn't constantly satisfying you, you want to fucking be with someone else, you know? Or if your job isn't satisfying you, you want another job. So what you need to think about with your self-sabotage, look at your goal of you maybe getting down to 10%, or say, then have another goal after that, yeah? So what that does is you will get this goal quicker than you'll ever believe. You'll leapfrog it because your mind is going for the next goal. So just say your first goal now is, I want to get $2,000, but your next goal after that is 5, 10. Obviously the goals need to be realistic, you know, but I say don't play small, fucking shoot high, because you don't know how actually able you are. So all your life categories, don't just have one end goal, have one more, and then have another one. Because the way you're going to look at it like this. If you have a goal here, your vision is just there, and that's all you're concentrating. But what about if you have another goal, and another goal, and another goal? So your mind's like, yeah, easy, because it's trying to get to that end result. You know, people, and this used to be me. I used to be a jack of all trades and a master of none. I'd start something else, I'd get bored with it, I wouldn't complete it, something else. So that's going to be a huge issue. That's going to be a huge, what's the best way to explain it? Growth period. If you can really start to set those goals out there, your mind's looking there, not here.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's where I'm stuck.
So what about life purpose? Family contribution, the rest of that. Yes, they are important. Relationship, yes. But if you don't have health, you don't have anything. If you don't have wealth, you can't do anything. Do you know what I mean? The way I look at wealth, sometimes with my values, it actually, when you talk about the number, it's just like, well, you're talking about money, greed. It isn't that. You need to put a monetary value to it, yeah? I look at money as having freedom but power. The less I have to worry about me, bills, fucking the rest of it, the more I can worry about we, like yourselves. Do you know what I'm saying? It gives you that freedom, because all money is a currency that has allowed us to have freedom, more time to do what we want, when we want, and with who we want. Yeah? So what I want you to think about as well, who can you be that person of massive influence that can add value? Yes, personal training is your interest at the moment, because you're training and that's what's predominantly on your mind. But look at the big scales. Yes, PTs make okay money, but is that going to give you your $5,000 a week?
Yeah.
Do you know? If you have studios and set that all up, yes, maybe. But you need to look at it in a bigger picture. Yes, it's good for now. Then say, all right, I want to be a PT. Then what's next? And what's next? What's next? So maybe set 4 goals, or even 5. My next goal is a PT. After I finish a PT, I want to be whatever. Because you might think, fuck, that's a little bit far-fetched. It isn't, because, even like, look at the weight you've lost. At the start, you would have been, fuck, I can't lose 5, 10, 20, and you look back, it was easy.
Yeah.
I'm sure you would have felt that.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Felt like I couldn't do anything when I was that big.
There you go. And look at you now. The thing is, what's a key now, and this is one thing, is always shake your cage, rattle your cage. Always don't get complacent. And this has happened with a few of my clients. They've gone, I've got my initial goal. I won't apply myself. I'll stop doing this. Look, if Beastman doesn't work for you, then it's okay. It's not for everybody. But it's 150,000 times guaranteed that with what we've got, you're going to get results. It changed my life, and it's changing the lives of. But if it's not with us, then keep doing that. Do you know what I mean? So now where you're at, get hungry. Say, okay, I've lost this. I'm going to go hard again. People take their foot off the accelerator. and then they fucking stall. Yeah? And then they find it really hard. Oh, I'm not supposed to be successful. It didn't work. Blame, blame, blame. Living at the effect. Yeah?
Yeah.
So always, okay, I lost this. This is fucking easy. You know, what's life got to, you know, what's life going to give me now? And then, you know, go ahead and smash it.
Yeah, that's where I'm at now. Took the foot off the accelerator.
Why do you think you done that?
Just because I feel I got to self-sabotage. I got 3/4 of the way to my goal, and then just the self-doubt kicked in.
Mm-hmm.
So I took my foot off the accelerator, but you know, desperately want to put it back on there to get to reach my goals.
See, so at the retreat, you're going to have an ensemble. You're going to have a fucking an army of knowledge and learnings and breakthroughs. What I say to you is, when you come, it's 5 days. Yeah, you can only do so much in 5-6 days for the VIPs, which is yourself. So what you need to think about is that you need to go off and keep that going. You need to better it. So you know, I read it. Like I created the book 5 years ago. But every time I read the book and every time I teach it to someone else, I learn something even differently, because your mind is at a different level, at a different existence, at a different vibrational energy. You can keep looking at it differently, and then you're going to think of something differently because you have different skills, and then you can bring it into your life. It's the same thing as the beast then. Go over that and then try it. Teach people, yeah? On your videos. It's, you know, that's really, the stuff that you're learning, that's the whole purpose of doing the videos. Learn it and then teach it back to the universe, because when you teach it, you master it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
So again, what you said with your self-sabotage pattern, see how you had that goal and you weren't, oh, it's taken me a while to get it, but if you had all those other goals, you'd just be leaping frog that one and you'd be flying towards the others, yeah?
Yeah.
Look, even I'm not going to jump ahead. Like once we go to the retreat, we do a lot of change work, because now consciously I can, you know, help you and add massive value, but subconsciously your timeline, it's still those scenes or that part of your timeline which we have to reprogram.
Yeah.
You know, even through this interaction, I've used a lot of subliminal learnings. I tell stories because they're metaphors and so on. So, you know, that's the thing. You don't want to really worry about so much it's how it's going to happen. Just keep connecting that it's going to happen. Yeah? Keep connecting that it's done, it's going to happen, that is me. I don't have so far to go, or I'm not becoming. You know, sometimes I'll go becoming. I'm like, no. Becoming tells me it's a long time in the future. I am that. So if you stay in that sustained energy, if you stay in that sustained state of belief, don't fake it till you make it. You know, people say fake it till you make it. No, fucking fake it. If you say fake, your mind is already 50-50, yeah? So that is me. I am 10%. I have got a 6-pack. I am making 5 grand. I am a man of influence. You know, I'm giving back to my family. I have an amazing, healthy, you know, relationship. I'm enjoying life. I'm training. I'm fucking got a smile on my face. So you know when I say total domination, yeah? People think of it, some people, or the feminine men, they go, oh, geez, that's a bit aggressive, total domination. It's having that balance in life. Do you know what I mean? And whatever it takes. Like, I've got my slogans all across, you know, I've got them all on my body, because it's not like, oh, well, I look at it every day. You know, why do you think I've got it there? Regan wants to cut my hand off. But I look at that and I say, are you doing whatever it takes? No, you're not. Get the fuck up and push.
Yeah.
So what you want to be thinking about as well, and the guys have slacked off, every morning you want to write in all your life categories 10 things of how you can improve your life, in your health, in your wealth, and so on, yeah? And what that's going to do is you're asking yourself the right questions, like, okay, geez, I could be doing that, I could be doing that. If you don't put enough time to think about it and actually connect and be it, you're not going to, you know, it's not going to happen, yeah?
Sure, yeah.
So I've been talking all this time. Tell me some other things that I can help you with, like other challenges, resistance.
Yeah, they're my biggest ones. My self-confidence, my self-doubt, just my self-sabotage. They're really what's limiting me right now and holding me back in life.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I really need to work on, and that's what I need to get my head clear about.
Yep. Can I? This is a double-ended sword.
Yeah.
Do you know the 4 pillars of change?
Nope.
So you know it's in the beast then.
Yeah, I'm working through the beast then.
So the 4 pillars of change, you've got awareness. You sort of understand that you need to change, but you need to disassociate yourself, and then you need to recondition. What you're doing is you are still associated with the problem. Do you know what I'm saying? You need to know, okay, here's the problem, I'll back off, but people are in the problem. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't have any money, I'm single, you know, I self-sabotage. Because if you admit too much that you do, yes, you need to have the awareness, but then throw it away and say, yes, I need to change, but people stay in it. Oh, I like this. The problem makes me feel good. It's in my comfort zone.
Yeah.
So as you know, we're supposed to have last night's webinar, but we didn't have any internet. Fucking, we're staying in the penthouse of the Cosmopolitan and we don't have fucking internet. I don't know how that worked out. What you need to remember is that when I say to you guys, what do you need in your life? And you say, I need consistency, I need clarity.
Yeah.
You're sort of dispowering yourself. You don't want to be arrogant and say, my life's sorted, and then you go behind closed doors and you're a fucking mess. What you need to think about is, yes, it's good to have that awareness, but you need to say, I have clarity, I have consistency, I just need to get better.
Okay.
I don't self-sabotage, I need to get better, yeah? Because if you say I self-sabotage, it's just boom, do you know what I mean? So it's just like it just smacks you in the face. So what you need to do is, you're not broken or you got these problems. Yes, you know, you have the awareness, you have an understanding of how to fix it. Then what you need to think about, and what you need to, I won't say worry about, that's the wrong words. You need to say, okay, it's there. Don't get yourself into that. You know that you just need to get better, okay?
Yeah.
You know, oh, I don't have my money, my job, I hate it. All right. No, I'm just looking for a better one. Always looking for a better option, yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
And as you're going to learn in the VIP part of the retreat is it's going to be a 3-step system of leadership and success mastery. So what that's going to be able to help you with, and I'm not going to give it away now, but it's going to get you to pick something, have another skill, and then just get it done.
Okay.
Because what I'll teach you as well, and what I want to teach everyone back at home as well, it doesn't matter, it's how you apply, it's the application of the knowledge and information. Yeah? What I want you to write down, you are going to be a master of applying the knowledge that you teach. And that's what I learned. Like when I learn something is you want to become a master of the application of the knowledge that you learn. So, you know, it's fantastic that we do webinars and we've got all books, because look, don't get me wrong. There is so much information on YouTube. There's books, there's this and that, but you've got that, like we've got all the answers. You know the answers. I don't tell you too much. Maybe something, oh geez, I didn't know that. But most of the time you know what you need. Having a coach, having a mentor, having a friend is it's someone that can kick you in the ass, someone that's been there, done it before you and is doing it. So we're in America learning, you know, we're getting managers, we've got this publicists telling us how to stand, how to sit, what to wear, how to speak. You know, being efficient, how to be these public people, not to have this celebrity status. It's about how we can how can we be efficient people. Don't get me wrong. People say, oh Lee, man, you said, you know, it's not about losing your identity, but it's how to do things right. I'm still going to be me. I'm still going to swear. I'm still going to wear singlets, tattoos. That's my identity, you know. And the good thing, what our manager said is that, Lee, there's more people like you than not.
Yeah.
And it's the same with yourself. So what I want you to connect with is that identity, that person that you want to be. Can you see that person, and can you truly believe? Does it get you excited when you think about it?
Yeah, it does.
It does?
It pushes me harder.
And tell me what that person looks like to you.
Full of self-confidence, stress-free, you know, the body that I want, the headspace that I want, powerful, a leader.
Does that lifestyle look far, or does it look near?
At the moment, it looks far.
Yep. It's good to have that truth awareness, but I want you to be arrogant, and I want you to say it's me, yeah?
Yep.
The belief system, the longer you believe, stay in that sustainability of who you want to be in all your life categories, the quicker it will come to you.
Yeah.
The more you stay in that disbelief, the longer it will take.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Makes sense.
It makes sense. You know, like you can do the success priming, you're programming it, yeah? You're coming back, you're writing your goals down in your Beast Bible, you're reinforcing it, reading it. Then throughout the day, you want to execute it, connect with your goals on a half an hour, every half an hour. Then what you need to do is, on your phone, like, well, my phone's up there, but it's got my goals and it's got, you know, what I want to, what I am receiving. Then what you want to do is have a vision board. Bang, connects me visually. So everywhere you are, you want to be reminded. This is the key, and this is the key to everyone back home. You constantly want to remind yourself who you want to be and what you want in your life. It's simple. Fuck all the other voodoo, you know, all that other stuff. Constantly remind yourself who you want to be or who you are, and the longer you can stay in that sustainability of belief, time and space will meet up, and before you know it, you'll look and you'll be like, fuck, like, it is easy. You know, you have to pinch yourself. Like if you said to me 5 years ago, Lee, well, you're going to be an international coach. You know, you're going to be having hundreds of clients. You're going to have a brotherhood. You're going to have amazing people surrounding yourself. Exactly what we're doing. You're going to travel the world. I would have gone, do you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have believed it. You know? Like, because I'll be honest with you, like some of the stuff that I'm probably telling you, you're half believing me and then saying, oh, geez, it's a little bit far, yeah? Yeah, because you can see it in your face, and that's just normal. My coach tells me something. He goes, Lee, you're going to be the most influential, you know, men's leadership coach. I'm like, yeah, well, that sounds cool, but why can't we have it? Why do you reckon?
Because I'm holding myself back. My ingrained beliefs are holding myself back.
Is there any different? Are they superior beings? So like Warren Buffett, Steve Jobs, The Rock, Michael Jordan, Oprah, whoever. Is there any different? Like, are we all humans?
Yeah, absolutely.
So why do they have the success? Are they smarter, or is it genetics?
They're focused. They have their goals in sight and they go and do it.
Genetics is bullshit, yeah? Genetics, oh, maybe someone can maybe lose weight, put on a little bit more muscle, wank wank. It might take someone a bit longer, you can still have it, yeah?
Yeah.
The difference is, most of these very successful people, yes, there's some amazing minds, but they're not very analytically very intelligent, but they've just applied themselves to a higher cause and constantly been obsessed. There's a difference, yeah?
Yeah.
Amateurs, it's an idea. Professional, they're obsessed. So get obsessed, yeah?
Absolutely.
Do you feel like you're fully obsessed with your goals?
No.
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 Yeah. So look, these are simple formulas. So you know in a maths equation, to get the answer you need formulas, yeah? Or you know when you get the phone and you dial a number, you've heard me say this before, and if you haven't got the right sequence, are you going to be able to get through to that person?
No.
So at the moment, your numbers are all mixed up, and your equations aren't. So I've given you a lot of, and this is why I want you to go back point form. I want you to go back point form and write down what are the methods that you're going to use. So I don't want you just to listen. I want you to think about the strategies that I've just told you over this call. Yeah.
Sure.
So give me some strategies that I've told you.
Some strategies, just to shit. I can't even think now.
It's all right.
Just to have the goal in front of you, but have goals behind it.
Yep.
I'm overlooking that first goal, and I'll overtake that one to get to the ultimate goal.
And that eliminates self-sabotage.
Yep.
All right. What about the identity that you need to be? What's that strategy?
Become the person that you want to be. Model the person that you can to become the person that you want to be.
And how do you do that?
By knowing in your head, by doing it, by being that person, by telling yourself that you are that person, you are there, you are them.
You know what it is? Don't talk out here or in there. Do it. You know, if you want to be a person of influence, then go and influence people. If you want to be a person of health, get in the gym, eat. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be a person that has wealth, obviously it's not going to happen overnight, but you will find a way. The thing is, what I want to teach you about as well, once you program here and you see all your life goals, you will find a way. Don't worry about how you're going to do it, just know why you want to do it.
Yeah.
So, you know, you sort of knew you wanted to lose weight. You didn't know exactly, but as you went on, you got better. Yeah? You got coaches, you started believing in yourself, you started, this works better for me, you started to customize it, and before you know it, you become an expert at it.
Yeah.
It's simple. And what the shortcut to success is knowing exactly where you're going and work backwards.
Yeah.
Don't do these.
Yeah.
And then you fucking fall over, yeah? You want to know exactly where you're going and then work backwards. Once you do that, that's when things really start to rock and roll. And again, your mind that's the self-sabotage. You throw it out there, you know what your end goal is, then you actually, then you create those 5 steps, those other 5 sub goals.
Yeah.
And look, at the end of the day, you need to put in, you need to work like a motherfucker. Don't get me wrong, you don't need to, it's not hard work, it's efficient work.
Yeah.
It's efficient. You don't need to work. Well, I was talking to this guy and he goes, well, I'm a miner, mate. You know, and I make 150 grand a year. I don't see my kids or my wife for, you know, for a month. I work 80 hours a week. And he calls himself successful.
Yeah.
He's put on weight, he's covered in fucking dirt, you know, I'm not putting it out to any of the miners, but I'm just saying, hold on a second. Well, you could be making 5 times as much money, be with your kids, which I think is more fucking important than money, you know,
yeah, exactly.
Not putting on all this weight, stress, depression, the rest of that. There's another way, yeah? And that's what I want to say with you as well. Every time you feel that pain when you're doing your job, know that you've got an extra strategy. But if you haven't got an extra strategy, you're going to do these ones. You're going to be fucking staring in a pot of failure.
Yeah.
Round and round and round. And what's going to happen is your health is going to be strong. You go back to work. Oh, fuck, you're going to lose that buzz. And then what happens? It's going to affect your health. You're going to eat.
Yeah.
You're going to self-sabotage, yeah? So what I say again with total domination, you can't have a body of your dreams and stack shelves at Kmart. You can't have $100 million in the bank account, but you're about to croak it. Or, you know, you've got a family that doesn't support you and it's very toxic. Or a relationship, every time you come back, it's just like, you know, fucking energy vampires in your fight, because that's going to get you down. You need to have a balance. You don't need to peak in all of them, but you need to have a balance in all your life categories. And that's why I said leaders creating leaders to lead others, masculine energy in total domination. Beast mode, as you know, it's not about fucking meatheads. And, you know, it doesn't help that I look like one, but do you know what I'm saying? But what it is about, what I want you to do is have balance. And look, from knowing you, and this is our second call, you know, that your balance is there. Like when I met you in Brisbane, you know, you're very switched on, you're precise, you're very on the ball of things. And I want you to get selfish. I want you to say, I'm going to fucking get these goals no matter what. I deserve these goals. Yeah?
Yeah.
And that's what you need to do. I want you, because even talking to you now, there has been a bit of a change in energy and state, but you're very sort of just, you know, flatline.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I need to be up.
Be up, you know, like even, I know it was that as well, because I didn't have the confidence, because I didn't experience it, I wasn't very good at communicating with people. I didn't have the results. You know, I used to really struggle to even talk. You know, now I fucking love it. Put me in front of people. I'll be a bit embarrassed at the start. That's just my old pattern. But then you have to fucking kick me off, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So that's what I want with you. You start practicing every day to be that person.
Yeah, right.
So we've got the conditioning. You have to do it physically, yeah? What I say to you is master your goals and burn them into your success blueprint. Because the thing as well, I'll wait till you can write it if you want.
No, you're right. Keep going.
The thing what you need to connect with as well, I'm just having a look at my little nephews on our stream. What you want to understand is as well that you can do all this work, you can pay all this money, you can fucking have me, you know, pounding your bloody every week, but if your switch isn't on, if your success switch isn't on, all you're doing is you're just basically making it up as you go.
Yeah.
You are faking it till you make it. And that's what it is. People do the activity for the point of just doing the activity. They're doing it, oh, okay, yeah, well, I'll spend all this money. Because, you know, you see these people, they do seminar after seminar, read book after book. You don't, like, yes, that's fantastic, and it's going to get you places quicker, and it's going to make it more enjoyable, but what they're not understanding is that fucking apply it. I teach you something. When you go to work, teach 3 things to somebody. Yeah? My coach, or I'll learn something, and even from me talking to you, and I'm the one that's been talking, I've taught myself stuff. Yeah? That's why that's why the videos are so powerful. That's why, you know, getting out there doing that, because I've learned it, I've got all these notes down, it's fantastic, you know, I feel good, but then you go into the real world and you do what you done yesterday, you're going to be banging your head against a wall. Yeah? Yeah. What are some other things you want to cover? Because what have we got? Have you found that of value so far?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I've taken down a lot of notes here, and yeah, just working and talking about it has helped me quite a lot. So
privately, what you're going to do is send me an inbox. I've given you all the point forms. Now you're going to tell me how you're going to actually role play it. So all these success strategies, I want you to tell me how you're going to actually role play it.
Yeah. No worries.
All right. So then, you know, it's going to be stuff that that you need to understand. Like, people learn a lot, and people, you know, and even like everyone's saying, oh, they're learning heaps. Murake's awesome content, mate. I found it very useful. Well, that's awesome. See, we're inspiring people as we go.
Yeah.
So what you want to do is you want to be able to find a way that, okay, how can I take this information and then just go and manifest it in my, you know, in my real life and become a master of it. You know, so the stuff that I've given you in the beast, then the stuff that you're going to learn at the retreat, you want it to be a part of you, man. Take it all apart. The new book that I've just designed for the retreat is going to blow your mind. It's awesome.
Okay.
So it's going to look great on your wall as well.
Yeah.
And you can learn it every time. Like, this is the thing that I want you to do. Once you get up in the morning, a lot of people get up and they think it's just another day and they're the same person. What I want you to say to yourself: stop looking at sameness and look what's different. So once you shift your awareness to what's different, you're going to see different things. You're going to feel different things. You're going to speak differently. You're going to be differently. So you know, when you want to buy a car or you look at something, or a motorbike or whatever, does that always pop up? You seem to see it everywhere.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, Jessie's there. Hi, Jess.
Sorry.
It's all right.
Hi.
You are in the frame.
Hi.
You're in the live thing. She just jumped out of nowhere, scared me. You're still in the frame.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a good lens.
It's wide load. So now I just lost my train of thought. What were we talking about?
So if you go to buy a car, you seem to see that
Yeah.
car everywhere you go.
So once and that's because you're bringing your awareness to it, yeah? So if you keep bringing your awareness to the person you want to be, the success you want, the money you want, the woman you want, the, you know, fucking whatever it needs to be, all that stuff in your life, what you need to, it will come.
Yeah.
So the more you bring your awareness, it will pop up. Like, if you like a little Volkswagen fucking buggy, you know, and I remember I brought my car and I used to have an X5 BMW, and once, you know, I wanted one of them, and everywhere I look, X5 BMW, it was just like, fuck, is it just a coincidence? No, because our awareness is like that in life. Once you open it up, you start seeing opportunities, and then you start going, whoop, I'll have that, and so on.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
What are some, just before we wrap this up, what are some other things? Is there anything else there?
No, that was basically everything that I had on my mind that I wanted to get off my chest.
Good.
The things that have caused me the most resistance at the moment.
And you know as well, anytime you know, if your things are building up, we don't have to have the strategize. If shit hits the fan, we can get on a call, sort it out straight away. You know, even a voicemail is quite, you know, interactive because you hear a person, yeah? Or Lee, look, I'm dealing with these things, man. Can you please tell me a strategy how to get over them? You don't want to let them manifest, because the more you stay feeling the problem, what happens?
Bigger it grows.
Exactly. And you focus on it. If you've got a fucking splinter, what happens? You keep focusing on the splinter until you pull it out.
Yeah.
But what happens? You're associated. You know you need to change it. You've seen the awareness. You understand it hurts. I'm concentrating on the pain, and you know, and that's all you get until you recondition yourself. So the thing is, we are conscious creators, and we want to be conscious of everything that we do. But what you need to understand as well, you need to know where you're going wrong, and just don't say, well, I've got problems, issues, and challenges. I'm just getting better.
Yeah.
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 And stay in touch with me. I know I'm busy. I'm fucking flying around the world like a bloody I was going to say rock star, but that sounds arrogant. You know, I feel like a rock star because, you know, you want to, you know, the people that we've been, you know, surrounding ourselves with, it's just like, well, it blows my mind to the next level. Like, there's a whole other world out there.
Yeah.
And the way I grow is I want to lay the path. I want to say, yes, that's going to work. Yep. Look, not everything's going to match for people, but you know our brotherhood. You know the people that we've got. We're very similar, yeah? Very similar and unique in a lot of ways. So, you know, you want to be able to be that person of influence. You need to have that stature. You need to do this. You need to have your brand. You need to have that. You need to have exposure and so on. So, and it's good. Get out. You know, if you want to start learning to be the person of influence, start leading the guys better in the group. Because I tell you, you know this as well. Some guys need a kick in the ass. You know, if you're getting a result in the beast den, if you've learned something, put up a video. Say, hey guys, look, I'm getting a great result with this. You should try that. Yeah. and stuff like that. Because as a nucleus, as a combined brotherhood, we're only as strong as our weakest link. Because if someone isn't showing up doing the accountability, if someone's sort of piss farting around or someone negative, subconsciously we're connected to that. So after time, we know that, we focus on it. You know, so if we see someone not doing it, because when someone does something good, we acknowledge it, we forget about it. Someone does something bad, we keep thinking about it, don't we?
Hold on to it, yeah.
That's just the way our fucking minds are programmed. So, and that's exactly goes back to what's been happening with you. You're focusing on, like, you haven't really told me too much about good things about you. You've gone, I'm liking that. I want you to talk more about the positive. I want to talk more. People, I had the other day, I probably spoke to 12 people. Everyone can tell me their problems and hardly tell me their goals. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they could hardly tell me what their fucking goals were. And I'm like, really? You know, roundabout maybe this, or what's life purpose mean? It's fucking sad. So I want you to connect with your goals, and I want you every time someone to ask you about your goals, you're going to be like the President of the United States. You're about to make a speech with so much conviction, so much fucking honor and that. And I want you to start getting loud. Yeah? I want you to start having that fucking roar. You know what I mean? I know that for those years you've been trapped in here, but you need to open up. You don't need to be fucking boisterous or rude or arrogant. You know, you need just to roar. Because the way I'm going to finish this, the better you get at being the best version of you, the better your life's going to be. Straight up. What you should do is write this up, get a spray can, fucking write it in your wall and look at it every day. The better I get at being me, the better my life will be. Yeah? All right, my man. I'm sure everyone's absolutely loving it. What have they said? So true, everything I'm looking at for a car that happens for the environment and consciously aware. That's what it is, consciously awareness. And then, hello, Regan.
Okay, he's going to charge my phone.
Can you get away? I'm doing a Skype call. Do you see what happens here? This is double standards. Have you met Dee?
No.
Say hello.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
How are you?
Good, thanks, how are you?
Good. Whereabouts are you in the world?
Sunny Coast.
Sunshine Coast.
Oh, cool. That's awesome. Hey.
Whoop, hold on. I plugged their phone in. I've lost this.
Sorry.
Can you go away,
Yeah,
please?
you guys do it. Sorry.
So if I done this to her, it would have been World War. She would have thrown me over the balcony. You know, women. See, she's
Sure, she would have done.
yeah. Did you meet Regan at Celebration?
Oh, I didn't get to meet her there.
Oh, okay. What have people said? Oh, a couple of Regan's friends are on there laughing at this. So, all right, man. That was awesome. So our main thing after me talking to you for an hour, I want you to know you're going to tell me in a private message of how you're going to apply this and how you're going to role play it. Of how you're going to bring that environment, because the thing is, it's not about me wanting it. Yes, I want to be comfortable and aware that you're going to be applying yourself to your best ability. But when you're telling me that, you're teaching it and you're actually convicting yourself. You know. So affirmations are, oh yeah, well I want to be this and I've got everything I need, and you basically it's wank wank. Yeah. A declaration is you declaring it. It's done. You know. So that's what I want you to talk. It's done. I'm going to have that body. I have got financial freedom. I'm going to be a person of influence. Done. There's no other option. There's no yes, maybe. It's fucking plant your flag. It's
done.
That's it, mate. It's sorted. And that's how you need to. You need to be fucking convicted, and you need to have. It's not arrogant. It's having that conviction. You need to say, it's done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That job is just for now. I need some money to fucking pay the bills. Yeah. You know, my body is like this. You know, I'm giving it a rest. I'm about to fucking smash it. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's how you have to think.
Yeah.
All right. All right, man.
Send them all through to you.
Send them all through to me. I want you to be comfortable with how you're gonna, push it out, how you're gonna escort it and that. I am going to these girls, man. When they're doing their webinars and that, I'm like a fucking cricket. I can't even move. Like I move my head, and now they're running through here and that. Anyway, I'm gonna go and sort them out.
All good.
All right, man. Awesome stuff. And
yeah,
and like I said, stay in touch. I know that it's been quite hard to get the calls, but we've got the retreat coming up. You know, and just think about it. The harder you push, just even if you do it, do it 2, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. Just that extra push is going to make a hell of a difference. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Take care. It was awesome speaking to you, and I will be in contact with you. And send me the stuff through so I can have a read of it.
Yeah, we'll do.
See you, bro.
Thanks, mate. See ya.
Sure. So as you'll see, that was an amazing interaction. That's how we roll. Hope a lot of you guys learned a lot. I know that I've learned a lot. You know, just going over a lot of that stuff. It's a great reminder. You know, I'm so blessed to be able to have these interactions with my amazing tribe. You know, the better I get at what I do, the better quality of people that I get involved, and I'm just truly blessed. So, thanks for tuning in. What did Rick say? I meant to be working, but I just had to put this down. That's all good. And it's great to see all the brothers there as well, because you know I felt really bad yesterday as well that you know we didn't have any internet. It was quite embarrassing. We're at dinner on the strip, and I made everyone leave early because I had to get back, and we didn't end up having it. So yeah, just sending my love. I want to be able to gift you guys as much information as I can, because that's what it's about. It's about, you know, empowering people. It's about you know, like I put in my videos, I don't know really what's happened to me over the years, is that I see people and I feel their pain, that they're just basically living in a life and just existing, when like people think that this is them and they think success is here, but it's only here. And oh my God, it's too far, and all this fucking wank and all these fake limitations. Success is just a fucking step away. All it is, it's like the better you get at being who you need to be and the person that you need to become, the better your life will be. So thanks for tuning in. Hope that you know, thanks for the comments and the interaction. Hope that added some value. Dean, I really appreciate you letting me do this as well. You know, because it's two audiences, and you know, and just opening up, being vulnerable. And thanks for the support. And I'm going to clock out, and everyone knows who I am. I'm Lee Bundy, CEO of Team Beast Mode Australia, the messenger of strength and the truth. And that was my live coaching call from the penthouse in the Cosmopolitan in Las Vegas. Well, success is far as we make it. That's beautiful, Frankie. I love it. So I better we're in Vegas, so I know I've got a few more coaching calls. I should really enjoy where we are, because we leave on Saturday, but I'm always here, you know, and smashing it, making things happen for you guys. So take care. There will be a recording from that, and obviously everyone knows as well, a lot of this is part of my reality TV show, so giving people an understanding of not just well, showing up at webinars or showing up, you know, when the camera's in front of my face. It's really to show you guys, you know, what we do on a daily basis and how we roll. And I'll just show you the view that I've got. Have a look at this. So next door, the amazing Kat Laterzo and Regan, they've got, I think, about 30 ladies. Like, if you go there, it's quite noisy. You know, we spent some time with Kat and her amazing friend, and obviously Regan and Jess, and just to be able to hear these ladies just being so empowered and you know, being in their power, queens. You know, I'm sitting there and I'm like, where the fuck are the kings? And they even said that, and it was just really amazing to listen to these ladies and how switched on they are, how driven they are, and yeah, it was really moving, and it was exciting as well. Like, people go, oh geez, well, girls, like, no, hold on, these aren't normal women, these are queens. You know, they're running empires. You know, the stuff that they have achieved is just like, fuck, you know, a feminine guy would have felt, you know, insufficient and so on. But yeah, you know, they're running an amazing course here. You know, there's ladies all over from the States, I think even some countries as well. So that's me signing out. I will see you guys 2 a.m. my time, 7 p.m. Melbourne Eastern time, for, I'm going to call it the triple C. Yeah, you need to have clarity, you need to have consistency, and it's going to give you conviction, or you need conviction to do those both. So signing out. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you got some value from it. I know I definitely did, and that's why I'm so blessed. Every time I do it, I learn myself. Okay guys, have an awesome day. Sending you my love from Vegas.